Picture this. You walk into a dealership, eyes wide with excitement. You're about to drop $40,000, maybe more, on your dream car. New car smell, all the tech, that feeling of finally getting what you worked so hard for. But 3 months later, you're stranded on the side of the highway. Again, your dream car has turned into a money pit nightmare. Here's something most people don't know. Consumer Reports just finished surveying 380,000 car owners across America. And what they found, it's honestly shocking. Today, I'm going to show you the 7 cars you absolutely need to avoid in 2026. And don't skip ahead, because number 3 on this list? It's one of the most popular electric vehicles in America right now. People are buying it without realizing they're signing up for constant headaches. But it's not all bad news. I'm also revealing 5 cars that are actually worth your money. Vehicles that'll last you 200,000 miles without drama. Cars that won't leave you stranded or drain your bank account. So buckle up. Let's talk about the biggest automotive disasters of 2026 and how you can avoid them. Alright, let's get into it. These are the vehicles that'll make you regret every signature on that loan paperwork. And we're starting with number 7, the GMC Acadia. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? 3 rows, plenty of space for the family. Here's the problem. This SUV has the most reported issues on Consumer Reports' entire list. Let that sink in. Out of hundreds of vehicles tested, this one has the most problems. Owners are dealing with major transmission problems. We're talking leaking fluid, the kind that leaves you stranded in a parking lot. And when your transmission goes, you're looking at thousands in repairs. But wait, there's more. The climate system fails. Imagine July in Arizona. No air conditioning. Or January in Minnesota. No heat. That's not just uncomfortable, that's dangerous. The infotainment screen freezes constantly. You're trying to use your backup camera, and boom, black screen. You're trying to navigate to an important meeting, the system's crashed again. Oh, and the keyless entry. Yeah, that stops working too. Picture this. You're carrying groceries, kids are screaming, it's raining, and your key fob just doesn't work. For a vehicle that starts around $40,000, you deserve better than this. Number 6, the Jeep Grand Cherokee Plug-in Hybrid. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a Jeep. It's got that off-road reputation. Plus, it's a hybrid, best of both worlds, right? Wrong. This vehicle combines the worst of both worlds. You've got gas engine problems and electric system failures. The major engine components fail. We're not talking about minor stuff here. We're talking about failures that can cost you $5,000 to $8,000 to fix. The plug-in hybrid system? Total mess. The EV battery cooling system fails, which can damage your incredibly expensive battery pack. And replacing that battery, you could be looking at $10,000 to $20,000. And here's something that should scare you. The in-car electronics malfunction while you're driving. Your screen goes blank. You lose your backup camera. You lose navigation, all while you're doing 65 on the highway. Consumer Reports specifically warns about this. First-year redesigned vehicles are almost always the most problematic. And guess what? This is exactly that. Save yourself the headache. Save yourself the money. Skip this one. Number 5, the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. I know. You're a parent. You need the space. Minivans make sense. But this is not the minivan you want. Major transmission failures. And when I say major, I mean complete replacement. That's thousands of dollars you weren't planning to spend. Engine problems that leave you stranded. Imagine this. You've got 3 kids in car seats, you're 2 hours from home, and your engine just dies. No warning, just dead. The plug-in hybrid system fails. Same issue as the Jeep. Battery cooling problems that can destroy the whole system. And here's the scary part for parents. The infotainment screen freezes or goes completely blank. That means your backup camera, the thing that helps you not run over a tricycle in your driveway, stops working. Now here's what really gets me. This vehicle has been on the market for years, and Chrysler still hasn't fixed these problems. The 2026 model still has the same issues as older models. That tells you everything you need to know about their priorities. Number 4, The Kia EV6. This electric SUV looks incredible, modern, stylish, futuristic. It's exactly what people picture when they think future of cars. But here's what they don't show you in the commercials: EV battery failures. Some owners have needed full battery replacement, and we're not talking about a simple fix. We're talking about the most expensive component in the entire vehicle. The electric motor has problems. That means reduced power, reduced performance, and a car that suddenly can't do what it's supposed to do. But here's where it gets really frustrating: EV charging issues. The integrated charging control unit malfunctions. Think about that. You plug in your car overnight, you wake up ready to go to work, and it didn't charge. The system failed. Now what? You're calling in late because your car's battery is dead, except it's not the battery. It's the charging system. Climate system failures are especially critical in EVs. Why? Because heating and cooling drain your battery fast. When the climate system fails, you're choosing between being comfortable and having enough range to get home. Add in brake problems and body hardware failures, and you've got a vehicle that looks great but performs terribly. Number 3. The Chevrolet Blazer EV. And now we're at number 3. This is the one I warned you about. This car was so bad that Chevrolet had to pull it from sale. They literally stopped selling it temporarily because of how many problems it had. EV battery malfunctions, cooling problems that can completely disable the vehicle. You're not going anywhere when this happens. Your $45,000 SUV becomes a very expensive paperweight. The 12-volt battery, the small one that runs your computers and systems, fails constantly. And here's the nightmare scenario. Your main battery has 300 miles of charge, but your 12-volt battery is dead. So your car won't turn on at all. It's like having a full tank of gas but a dead starter. You're going nowhere. The infotainment screen freezes or goes completely black while you're driving. No navigation, no backup camera, no speedometer on some models. Just nothing. Get this, Edmunds, a major automotive publication, tested one of these. After just 2,000 miles and 2 months of ownership, it had 23 different problems. 23 problems. Window switches stopped working, screens freezing in an infinite loop, reduced acceleration warnings popping up randomly, being unable to charge even though the car wasn't plugged in. The car sat at the dealership for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and they still didn't know when it would be fixed. Chevrolet eventually had to reprogram thousands of these vehicles. They sent out a fleet of 40 test vehicles driving up to 16,000 miles per day just to make sure the new software worked. That's not normal. That's panic mode. Number 2. The Rivian R 1T. Now, I want to be fair here. Rivian owners absolutely love these trucks. The owner satisfaction scores are actually high, but that doesn't change the reliability nightmare. Consumer Reports ranked Rivian near dead last for brand reliability. Their score? 14 out of 100. 14! For context, the average is around 50. Good brands score in the 60s and 70s. 14 is catastrophically bad. Major EV battery problems requiring full replacement. We're talking about the entire battery pack, the thing that costs as much as a used Honda Civic. Electric motor failures that completely disable the truck. You're dead in the water. No amount of charging will help because the motor itself is broken. Climate system problems. Steering problems. Suspension problems. This is supposed to be a $70,000 premium electric truck, and basic systems are failing. The body hardware fails, including the electric door handle motors. So you literally can't get into your own truck. Imagine standing in a parking lot, groceries in hand, and you can't open your door because the motor died. One owner reported their R1T was bricked, completely non-functional, just 3 weeks after delivery. 3 weeks! But here's the worst part: service. Some owners report waiting months for appointments. Months! Your $70,000 truck is sitting in your driveway, unusable, and Rivian can't get you in for 3 months. That's not a vehicle. That's a very expensive lawn ornament. Number 1. The Cadillac Lyriq. And here we are, number 1. The absolute worst car you can buy in 2026. This luxury electric SUV has a predicted reliability score of just 53 out of 100. That's not below average. That's failing. You should be embarrassed to put your name on this territory. The infotainment system is a complete disaster. Screens freeze. They go black for the entire drive. Owners report the system stuck in an infinite loop, shutting off, turning on, showing a map in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, then shutting off again. The software problems got so severe that GM had to buy back some vehicles at full price. They gave up. They couldn't fix them. They just said, "Here's your money back. Please go away." But here's where it gets truly scary. Safety failures. One owner reported their brakes completely failed while driving. They drifted into the car in front of them. When they took it to Cadillac, the dealership couldn't replicate the issue, so Cadillac refused to take responsibility. The owner was stuck with the repair bill and a car they no longer trusted. And honestly, I wouldn't trust it either. EV battery problems requiring specific cells in the battery pack to be replaced. That's incredibly expensive specialized work. The 12-volt battery fails over and over again. One owner reported 5 failures in 16 months. 5. And here's the insult. Cadillac made them pay for 4 of those replacements. Prices ranged from $100 to $1,000 per fix. Only at the end did Cadillac admit, "Oh yeah, that's a known issue." A known issue! They knew about it and still charge customers. Some owners report their Lyric spending 4 months out of 18 in the service department. That means 1/3 of your ownership experience is not owning the car. It's sitting at a dealership. You're making payments on a car you can't drive. One owner said, "I don't feel safe in the car, which I primarily use to drive my kids around, so I am selling." That says it all. Okay, so now you know which cars to avoid, but let's talk about what these problems actually cost you, because it's not just about the money, though that's bad enough. Electric vehicle batteries? $10,000 to $20,000 to replace outside warranty. That's a down payment on another car. Major transmission repairs? $3,000 to $8,000, depending on the vehicle. Your car losing value faster because of poor reliability ratings. When you go to sell it, buyers know these models are problematic. You'll get thousands less than you should. Time wasted. Some owners spend weeks without their vehicle while it sits in the shop. You're renting cars, bumming rides, missing work, missing life. Safety risks when critical systems fail. Brakes, power steering. These aren't convenience features. These are life and death systems. When they fail unexpectedly, people get hurt. Insurance rates may increase if your vehicle is involved in recall-related incidents. More money out of your pocket. Listen, if you're finding this information helpful, and I really hope you are, because I don't want you making a $40,000 mistake, do me a favor, hit that like button right now and subscribe, because we've got more videos coming about the best car deals, negotiation tactics, and buying strategies for 2026. Don't let the dealers take advantage of you. Alright, now for the good news. Let's talk about the cars that are actually worth your money. Not all cars are disasters. Some are genuinely good. These 5 vehicles will serve you well for years, maybe decades, to come. Number 5. The Mazda 3. This compact car punches way above its weight class. The build quality is excellent. When you sit inside, it doesn't feel like a cheap economy car. It feels like you spent $10,000 more than you actually did. The steering is sharp, the handling is responsive. This isn't just reliable, it's actually fun to drive. You're not making a sacrifice for dependability, you're getting both. Starting price? Around $27,000. That's reasonable for what you're getting. Fuel economy in the low 30s combined. You're not breaking the bank every time you fill up. Strong safety scores from both federal and independent crash tests. Your family is protected. The interior feels entry luxury rather than cheap. The materials are nice. The fit and finish is tight. Everything feels solid. This is the car for people who want reliability without boring themselves to death. Number 4. The Honda Civic, starting at $24,595. And get this, average annual repair costs are around just $368. $368. Compare that to luxury vehicles that cost $1,000 or more per year in repairs. The Civic is so cheap to own, it almost feels like cheating. High reliability rating year after year. This isn't a fluke. The Civic has been dependable for decades. It's proven, it's tested, it works. Strong safety features come standard. Collision avoidance systems, lane keeping, automatic emergency braking. You're protected. Excellent fuel economy means you're saving money at the pump for years. Every week, every month, every year, you're saving compared to less efficient vehicles. Holds its value incredibly well. When it's time to sell or trade in, you get more of your money back. Civics are in demand on the used market because everyone knows they last. Smart money buys a Civic. Number 3. The Subaru Forester Hybrid. Consumer Reports ranks Subaru second overall for brand reliability in 2026. Second, out of all car brands. Standard all-wheel drive on every Forester. That means confidence in snow, rain, ice, any weather condition. You're not slipping and sliding. You're in control. The hybrid system is actually reliable. Unlike many plug-in hybrid vehicles we talked about earlier, Subaru took their time. They got it right. You get better fuel economy without the reliability headaches. Spacious interior, tons of cargo room. You can fit camping gear, sports equipment, luggage for a family vacation, whatever you need. It's practical. Strong safety ratings across the board. Standard driver assistance features protect you and your passengers. Subaru has always prioritized safety, and it shows. Lower repair costs compared to luxury SUVs with similar features. You get the capability without the premium price tag for maintenance. The Forester is the smart choice for families who need space and capability without sacrificing reliability. Number 2. The Honda Accord Hybrid. J.D. Power ranked this as the highest-rated mid-size car for dependability. When the experts test thousands of vehicles and this one comes out on top, you pay attention. The hybrid powertrain delivers excellent fuel economy without any reliability sacrifices. Some hybrids have problems, not this one. Honda has perfected hybrid technology over decades. Spacious, comfortable interior with room for 5 adults and their gear. Backseat passengers aren't cramped. The trunk actually fits your stuff. It's a real family car. Strong performance with smooth acceleration for highway passing and merging. You're not struggling to get up to speed. The electric motor gives you instant torque. It feels quick. Lower annual maintenance costs compared to non-hybrid competitors. You'd think adding the hybrid system would make it more expensive to maintain. Nope, it's actually cheaper. This car consistently ranks at the top of reliability surveys year after year after year. It's not getting worse. It's not having problems. It just works. The Accord Hybrid is what you buy when you want a midsize sedan that'll still be running strong 10 years from now. Number 1. The Toyota Camry Hybrid. And here it is, the Toyota Camry Hybrid, the absolute best car you can buy for reliability and value in 2026. Toyota ranks number 1 overall for brand reliability in 2026. Not just good, number 1. And 6 Toyota models make the top 10 most reliable cars list. 6. The Camry Hybrid gets up to 51 miles per gallon combined. Think about what that means over 10 years of ownership. You're saving thousands, possibly tens of thousands, in fuel costs. Let's do some quick math. If you drive 15,000 miles per year at 51 miles per gallon versus a regular car getting 30 miles per gallon and gas is $4 per gallon, you're saving about $1,000 every single year. Over 10 years, $10,000 in your pocket instead of the gas stations. Starting around $28.4 thousand. For everything you're getting, the reliability, the fuel economy, the proven track record, that's an absolute steal. J.D. Power gave it an 80 out of 100 reliability score. That's not good, that's great with a capital G. Average annual repair costs, $362. That's one of the lowest in the entire midsize class. Compare that to luxury sedans that cost $1,500 or more per year to maintain. Here's something cool. All 2026 Camrys are hybrids. Toyota isn't giving you a choice between efficiency and reliability. They're giving you both. Standard. You can't mess this up. Every single Camry gets you that 51 miles per gallon. These cars are known for lasting 200,000 miles or more with proper maintenance. That means you can drive it for 15 to 20 years. Your kids could learn to drive in this car. That's how long it lasts. holds its value better than most competitors. When you're ready to sell in 5, 10, 15 years, you'll get more of your money back. Camrys are always in demand on the used market, backed by Toyota's reputation for bulletproof reliability. This isn't hype. This isn't marketing. This is decades of proven performance. Toyota has built their entire brand on making cars that just don't break. Owners consistently report 50 to 52 miles per gallon in real-world driving, not EPA estimates that you never actually hit. Real numbers, real savings. The Camry Hybrid isn't flashy. It's not going to turn heads at a car show, but you know what it will do. Start every single morning, run for 200,000 miles, save you tens of thousands in fuel and repairs, never leave you stranded. That's what matters. Alright, so even if you buy one of the reliable cars I just recommended, here's how to protect yourself from problems. Never buy a first-year redesigned model. Consumer Reports confirms these have the most issues. Always let other people be the guinea pigs. Wait for the second or third year when they've worked out the bugs. Get a pre-purchase inspection from an independent mechanic before you buy, even if it's brand new. Yes, really. Spend $100 to have a mechanic look it over. They can spot assembly issues, missing parts, damage from transport, things the dealer won't tell you about. Read the warranty carefully, understand what's covered and for how long, know what you're paying for in extended warranties. A lot of them don't cover the expensive stuff anyway. Check Consumer Reports and J.D. Power ratings before your final decision. These organizations test thousands of vehicles and survey hundreds of thousands of owners. Their data is solid. Use it. Look for certified pre-owned vehicles if you want to deal with warranty protection. CPO vehicles often come with extended warranties and you save money versus buying new. Plus, someone else took the depreciation hit. Research common problems for your specific model, year on owner forums, and complaint websites. Go to nhtsa.gov and search for complaints. Check Reddit. Check dedicated forums for that vehicle. See what real owners are saying. If you see patterns, like 50 people reporting the same transmission problem, that's a red flag. Alright, let's bring this home. You now know the 7 worst cars to avoid in 2026. GMC Acadia, Jeep Grand Cherokee Plug-in Hybrid, Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid, Kia EV6, Chevrolet Blazer EV, Rivian R1T, and the absolute worst, the Cadillac Lyriq with its abysmal 53 out of 100 reliability score. You also know the 5 best values: Mazda 3, Honda Civic, Subaru Forester Hybrid, Honda Accord Hybrid, and the #1 choice, the Toyota Camry Hybrid with its 51 miles per gallon and bulletproof reliability. The takeaway? Skip the unreliable electric vehicles that are still having growing pains. Stick with proven brands like Toyota, Honda, Subaru, and Mazda. These companies have figured it out. They make cars that work. Your next car is one of the biggest purchases you'll make. Choose wisely, and it'll serve you faithfully for years, maybe decades, to come. If this video just saved you from making a costly mistake, and I'm talking thousands of dollars here, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button right now. It helps more people avoid these automotive disasters. Hit subscribe because we've got more videos coming on car buying tips, negotiation strategies, and the best deals for 2026. I'm going to teach you how to not get ripped off at the dealership. And drop a comment telling me which car you're considering. Are you looking at a Camry, a Civic? Maybe you were about to buy a Lyriq and I just saved you. Let me know. I read every single comment and I'll give you my honest opinion on whatever you're looking at. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Drive safe and drive smart.